Hello everyone, in this video we'll go ahead and talk about adjusting the price and the job length, overriding the original job length and the price. Okay, so whenever you're making a booking, and only you as the admin can do this, you could go ahead and override the price that is set here and the length that is calculated here based on whatever you select, which during the settings you go ahead and input times and prices for every single thing, such as variables, packages, extras, whatever it may be. You go ahead and put those under the settings so that the system knows how much to charge for it and how long it will take to perform that service. So now I'll go ahead and show you how to override all that. So form 1, let's go ahead and pick something random and go to the second page, and now we have job length of 1 hour and 30 minutes and then the price of $150. Okay, so here on the bottom you get this price adjustment, and here you could adjust both of them. So you could put a different amount at $300, which will go ahead and do the adjusted amount here, which the customer will be able to see as well, and the new total will be 300. So now you could still do the tip, but now that tip will go ahead and be calculated on the $300 instead of the $150. Okay, and if discounts are applied, no longer will they be valid, because you could just go ahead and include that all in the adjusted amount, and put whatever total you want in there. Later when you charge the customer, that will be charged as $360 instead of the original amount. Provider will still be paid out of the original amount, but you could go ahead and adjust that however you want during the booking itself and pay them whatever you'd like for this specific job. Okay, now the time, it currently is at 1 hour 30 minutes. You could go ahead and, let's say, change that to 3 hours if you'd like, and now it will calculate based on 3 hours. So if someone is scheduling something, it will go ahead and look for any spots that can perform a 3-hour job instead of that 1 hour, and I believe it was 30 minutes. Okay, and if you want to revert back to the old, then you could go ahead and uncheck these. Okay, and there it is, 130, and now it's 180 because we added a tip, so back to 150. Okay, so if you have a selected date already and a provider is popped up, then what will happen, and I'm not sure if there's anybody currently in here. Okay, so it looks like there's nobody in here under this form at the moment, but what will happen is once this is already selected and you have a time set, then when you click on this, it will reset the date and time, and you'll have to pick again, because again it will have to, now the schedule again have to look through available providers based on the new link that you selected. Okay, so that is basically how that works. And then later when you adjusted this and the customer goes on there and then tries to make modifications to this booking, and they mess with the options, since you adjusted the time on your end, they will not be able to adjust this time. It will always tell them the same thing, and if it's stuck at 2 hours because of the adjustment, no matter what they select, it will always be at 2 hours for them until you uncheck it on your end. Okay, and another thing to keep in mind is that if you are doing something per hour, since you're already adjusting something from here, you cannot, the adjusted price or the adjusted time is actually removed from the second step, and you would have to come back to the first step in order to adjust the time. So now here you only have the price, because you could go back and readjust the time from the first page if the service is per hour. Okay, that's basically it. Hope the video helped.